All right, now we've got ZZ versus KingRoBo, and this is a matchup that I am all too familiar with because I am an oppressed K-Rool player, and in this matchup, I genuinely don't know what K-Rool does once Fox gets started. The other K-Rools feel rather similar. Basically, the matchup is going to be if KingRoBo can get ZD off stage and or just like kill him at 30, he has hope. If not, Fox can kind of do what he wants. K-Rool's out of shield gameplay is rather telegraphed. It's basically up tilt and up smash. Drag down into forward smash, and that will do it. Those tech chase situations, doesn't matter that K-Rool's a bit of a big old boy. He's going to die early when ZD gets those reads at edge. Oh, drag down into the miss tech this time, and look at the damage. Bursting out with that nair, though, so that is one thing that K-Rool certainly has in this disadvantageous state. Drag down again. Look at how easy it is to hit drag downs in big bodies. A lot of y'all don't know this, but a lot of the super heavies have a delayed air dodge. Like, their air dodge just isn't good. I think it's frame 5 or 6 for K-Rool. I want to say 5. And because of that, like, you have to nair at a disadvantage or air dodge, and that gives you, like, air dodge that slow, and that gives you, like, as a fast character like Fox, so many powerful options to get things like forward air drag downs that typically aren't true on the vast majority of the cast. Dash attack will clean up the landing option here, and you have to make these lead traps work, but that's the problem. You get one chance against Fox. Robo said, I think you're going to jump. He fared, which is a quick move with not a lot of lag. He guessed wrong and died for it. How dare you swing wrong? You best come correct if you're going to hit Fox. Finally claimed the stock there is Robo, though, so this is a point where I do feel like at low percent, like, K-Rool can actually hang around in neutral. It's just once Fox hits that one hit, then pain train. Dash grab not going to work out for Robo, and actually a rare miss from ZD, but that's toast. A miss tech again. Robo has to go ahead and make sure that he has those. You cannot have unforced errors against a Fox in general, and against ZD in particular. All right, going into game 2, I would not be surprised if we see something like a town and city or a battlefield, but no, it looks like I wouldn't be surprised if those are the stages that were banned. Really, I don't feel like there's a ton of stages that make a huge difference in this matchup. Like, yeah, go ahead and take this one so that you can kill a little bit earlier with things like up throw if you're King K-Rool, but yeah, ZD has the perfect mentality for this matchup. It's basically just run away, go ahead and toss out a bunch of projectiles, and then once Robo comes in, react to the hitbox he tries to toss out. Basically, if you want to learn how to beat King K-Rool with punishing, character has lag, so perfect for it. Miss tech again, and miss tech grab. That's what a good little like empty hop right there from ZD to just put Robo into such an awkward position at edge. Gets the nair, then punishes the Rool afterwards. The nair might have been safe, but everything that comes afterwards was not. No crown here for the King, and now Robo manages to grab it back, but for how long? I gotta love crown armor. So for those of y'all who don't know how that works, crown armor is different than belly armor. Basically, if the move doesn't do 14.4%, it will not knock King K-Rool out of his animation there. Oh, an opportunity for Robo. He could have killed Fox into like 3 different ways right there when he missed the tech on that platform, but unfortunately he guessed wrong with the up air, and because of that, he's gonna take 52 damage. You have to kill this. Oh, could not land the 2-frame of the down air though. Safe air dodge right there. I take the neutral one. Dash attack. Looks like that actually traded rather than hit with the belly armor. Yeah, ZD not going to get tricked out by those day 1 inhale shenanigans. Interesting option there on the high angle. How does Robo actually get down? Good air dodge to the platform, and up throw should just finish it off. So now this is an opportunity right here for Robo. He might be down to full stock, but this is certainly one of those where you have to utilize the fact that you're a heavyweight. And then all the rage is gone. You can't miss those techs against ZD. Oh, it's so miserable. I was going to say, like, with rage, like, you can kill Fox at, like, 50. Without rage, now you got to play neutral against him. Good luck. Take the back air right there, solid damage, and the crown is out, but he's getting very little out of these crown options as an approach tool. Like, as a defensive option, he's getting good trades, but like, oh, you're just dead. That back air is one of the strongest in the game. Like, that is an easy spike at 50%, I think, before the hit. ZD was dead. So now Robo, with that explosive option, suddenly this is an even game, and ZD has to be on notice. Again, the missed tech, though. ZD extends the combo. Slow fall nair gets parried here, and the second slow fall nair, just shield and then wait. ZD playing very patient, trying to just make sure there's no holes in his game plan for Robo to exploit, and that DI, not quite what we needed to see right there. Definitely a spot where I think Robo was probably trying to buffer a roll, perhaps, because it looked like he was holding straight in. You want to hold up a little bit when you get hit with Fox back air in that spot so that you go to the top of the stage, into the corner, rather than just directly vertical. All right, so we are going into game 3 here, and Robo pulling out the secondary, actually. So this is something that he's been talking about quite a bit. Pokemon Trainer's been one of those that he feels like it covers a lot of the unfortunate matchups that King K. Rool has. I don't know if Fox is one of those unfortunate matchups, though, is the messed up part. Like, it's not great, but it's also not one of the 70-30s. Down throw to up B, solid B and Bs here. Easy early damage here from Robo. This is definitely one of those areas where Squirtle shines. I feel like Squirtle's a character that can certainly hang around with Fox in neutral. Can even claim early stocks by carrying him off stage into an early Ivy swap. Speaking of the Ivy swap, here we are at this mid percentage. We all know what Ivysaur can do. In these situations, we are basically one grab or one confirm away from ZD making an early exit here. I love that up B from ZD. Like, you have to be tricky with your angles, and so far, he has really not given Robo any opportunities in any of these 3 games to intercept his recoveries. A lot of lag right there, but look at the DI from that. Actually, I think ZD DI'd that one up, which was the perfect response right there at that percentage. A little bit too much rage for Robo to get it confirmed at that percentage. Okay, just do it. That's the Charizard special. Just whenever you're in an awkward spot, land with a hitbox, and they're probably going to die for it. The Squirtle at 149%, though. I'm not sure about that. He died to first hit up air. At some point, you did that to yourself. One of the lighter characters in the game. Not surprised that literally any move Fox has kills. Up air train there from ZD. Solid damage here on Robo's second stock, and now just keeping the pain going. That's what we love to see. Whenever you can call out those obvious switches from Pokemon Trainer, it becomes so much more difficult to get out of disadvantage. That's Ivysaur's biggest weakness, is that the character just doesn't have a get-off-me tool. Good tech chase right there from ZD2, and that second stock was immaculate. You got to see something special here, unless Robo needs to go ahead and make the climb from loser's bracket. Up tilt strings, solid damage here from ZD, and I love that he actually flickers his shield in between those to get those parries. That's a purposeful thing. He recognizes when the combo is no longer true, flickers shield whenever he thinks that his opponents are going to try to land with a hitbox. High recovery going to get snuffed out by that first up air, but no more, so only a good bit of damage. Not quite get that up B intercept here. And then the odd hitbox, actually, of that nair. That's unfortunate right there. Robo did everything right in that spot to send ZD off stage to set up for a lead trap, but instead he lost stage control because he sent ZD back on stage. So a 3-0 as the counter pick does not quite do what KingRoBo was looking for. And he'll have to go ahead and claw through loser's bracket here with the K. Rool if he wants to continue to make that bracket run. All right, y'all, so thank you so much for sticking with us here. We are into the latter bit of a bracket. We've got losers I think you got one losers match coming up, and then the other side of winners semis. Also, shout out to a few of the folks that I saw stopping by, Pink Fresh and Hazmat. What's good, y'all? Thanks for stopping by Xanadu stream. Hazmat, I gotta ask you this one. I got told earlier in stream that somebody asked me, why does Scabs look like Hazmat if he escaped from an Amish family?